Listen. This is not a filler video. I put work into this shit. It's still daytime. I would show you, but I'm using the actual camera. One of the biggest reasons why the quality of videos have been the way they are for the past 3 days is because I have in fact been trying to record Final Fantasy XIV almost every day whilst playing it. I have like hour-long videos that have these little lag spikes. Like, I'm showing you footage right now that's uninterrupted, and you're gonna see as you're looking at it, there's like stutters. I literally just got a new computer, don't know how to fix it, and I'm not settling for some choppy gameplay with what I invested into this computer. This was so none of this would ever happen. Until I can fix properly this something on my computer, I can't show any Final Fantasy gameplay on this channel that I'm happy about. The only option I have to my disposal to get you guys into this is the power of the internet. So Final Fantasy XIV actually got shut down. I don't really know too much of the lore because this is kind of before my time, but yeah, this is footage of the last moments of a few players that were playing the server before it was done. Link to the video down below of the original guy's channel I'm watching this off of. This got shut down, and this is a guy capturing the final moments of everybody just emoting, fighting, just doing whatever, you know, this is it for these guys. And I believe to these people, they didn't know the game was ever coming back. When the server finally shut down, I believe there was a cutscene that queued or something that happened. The music in the back as well too. Oh, and there it is. A cutscene queued, which is like showing the war essentially, or damn, nigga move. Showing like everything getting destroyed. Like I said, don't remember the story too much leading up to this point because I didn't play that version of this game, but I do know this nigga in this ball. So the thing in this ball is the equivalent of God in this universe, right? This dude, you don't summon him, you don't do anything with him because he will fuck you up. He's not no domestic puppy. He's not gonna be your friend unless you can, I don't know, control him or some bullshit. But that's not what happened here. So within this war, you got the bad dudes and the good dudes, and the bad dudes just like, let's get God in this bitch. Excuse me. And that didn't work out too well for nobody. So TLDR, I'll link this trailer, everything I'm watching, I'll link it down below. But TLDR, the war is happening. This is like the good guys, whatever. Shout out Chocobo, cute ass little thing. Music, fire. Anyways, their fight goes on. The music killing the game, you know the business. So this is like the main character. I say this because this is gonna be relevant through the other trailer I wanna watch with y'all, right? He always gets portrayed in this default looking like Captain America ass way. Anywho, fast forward. So here comes God. Bro, let me lower this volume. This ball was essentially a seal because if I'm not mistaken, the villains or some shit summoned him, and then good dudes were just like, nah, put him back and put him in a Pokeball. And now he's breaking out of that Pokeball. So he comes out, bleh, killing everybody. Killing everybody. All the heads being beat up, bruh. Look at how he changes just the environment in the first few seconds of him being out. Why is he mad? You can see the main character gulping, bruh. Like, why? Why are you doing all this? Anyways, so you got the people like the majors or whatever they would be equivalent to, trying to protect as many people as possible, which is like a little handful. Everybody's dead, bruh. That didn't even work. How you pull up the God with the stick that glows? First of all, let's talk about it. Anywho, so they tried to seal him again. They said, you know what? No, you go back in that Pokeball, nigga. And God's looking at him like, bitch, do you know who I am? Put him in the ball. But this time it just, nah. Stick broke. Not the stick breaking. Now he's even more mad. So then, that's it. They all looking like, oh, we tried. So the last little bit of dude's power, he sends everybody to who knows where. And this is where we cue into the Final Fantasy that I played. This was the last cutscene that everybody who played the original Final Fantasy saw. They didn't know there was another thing coming. I mean, this alluded to something else, but that was it. So 2 years later, a year later, we get Final Fantasy XIV of Realm Reborn. Pretty much, well, you're gonna be able to see it, kind of, the continuation. But yeah, different world, but the same world at the same time. It's like Like imagine future Trunks type stuff. You feel me? Something to that notion. It's a little bit different for sure, but I don't really want to get into this, to the details of the story itself. But yeah, we got chocobos racing wars on its, I don't even know this is a war, but this is all the different fractions within the city you start at. The city you start at, or one of them, there's like 3 of them. You got baby girl Y'shtola. All right, but like I just want you to peep the glow up that we're going to witness between baby girl Y'shtola in the oomph and what we get later, bro. Look at her, innocent. Kawaii Desu. 2 characters that are she cool too. I'm not really a fan because in the game you can pick different type of people to play as. This is like the regular human type shit, and this is like the Lalafell. I don't fuck with Lalafells, but wait, it's not the video for that. I'll get my hatred out another time, but just not today. You got the boy Thancred, the Sasuke of Final Fantasy. Dude got the drip. I donate my bitches to Thancred any day. That's a fact. Anyways, fast forwarding. Now we see the main cast in the original Final Fantasy coming into this whole new area. A Realm Reborn. You see the title of the game to this? Bruh, that's tough. That's tough. Hold on. So this is a random note, but like you can play as like a bootleg Hulk ass class person, but nobody I never seen somebody that looked like this in the longest time. Like nobody plays as this type of people, and for good reason. They're ugly, but just want to put that out there. Like, look, we're not dead. But yeah, the story is definitely one of the shining moments of this MMO. But the problem with it at the same time, in my opinion, and I know some people might say differently, but I don't think a lot will, is A Realm Reborn itself. This actual starting game is very dry. I don't know a better way to put it, but when we go from lowest, hold on, shut up. We go from lowest, we got to go to the best. Now there's 3 expansions total right now. We got Heaven's Ward, we got Stormblood, excuse me. We got Shadowbringers. Now Heaven's Ward is some fire, right? But that trailer spoils, it doesn't really spoil a lot. You wouldn't understand what's happening, but that trailer is not really like a impactful transition to get people to get their interest procured in the series, right? TLDR, quick little story. I originally played this when it first came out on the PS3. I failed like 3 classes. I stopped playing. I failed classes. I needed to focus, right? And then later down the line in the years, I thought, you know what? Now as an adult, maybe I can play it and balance my life properly. Obviously, spoiler alert, no, that didn't happen. I'm struggling to make videos yet, but shut up. What brought me back was this trailer, right? Now, just alone, right? Off of the first trailer we saw, I'm going to try my best to explain how I looked at it, because we're not gonna know, like, I know what happens, right? But you're not gonna understand a lot of what they're talking about in this trailer, because the story's evolved past this point. Characters have grown, right? But just pay attention. Like we had baby girl Y'shtola, the cat girl I just talked about, and the Sasuke of the series, right? The glow ups we're about to witness a little bit different. And I'm just gonna explain this trailer off of that alone, off of that first watch through. And maybe that might procure your interest to dive a little deeper, because dog, to me, I already bought my subscription after this. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. Yeah, this stuff, this is kind of spoilers, so I'm gonna skip all that. This is like after the Stormblood expansion, right? Now this is all Shadowbringers. So you got dude walking in, main character, vanilla Captain America dude, tired type shit, like, don't know why, right? I'm watching this like, what's happening? Music kind of sound fire or something. And we're just looking back at, I'm gonna spoil a little bit, but this is like everything he's been through, right? You're not gonna understand it. And here you got Demon Lalafell talking mad something. I'm watching this at the time like, he understands what he's saying? Because he got the subtitles. So then we got God, right? And I'm just like, oh, true, he's gonna help my man because he's lost, right? They call your character the Warrior of Light, so I see him and I'm just like, what? Why are you attacking? So one little detail that's really cool is you can switch to any class. How do I say this? you can be, let's say you're a sword dude, right? And you say, you know what? I don't want this sword no more. I want to fight with my hands type beat. You can just play it as many classes as you want. And with all the classes that we saw in the trailers up to this point, within this fight, the dude uses all of that along with some new shit on some Avatar: The Last Airbender type beat energy, right? And that kind of got me a little bit moist. Bruh. And that was the most I ever heard this dude say. Like, he's a silent pro tag. Homie said, I kind of felt that. Okay, you ready for it? You ready for it? You ready for it though? Hold on, you ready for the glow up? So this dude, we didn't see him in the first trailer. And if we did, I missed it. So I'm not gonna talk about him. He's talking his parables, talking the Old Testament.
We may accept this fate.
Or deny it, defy it.
But we cannot
Simply
deny it.
I don't know what he says, obviously. So then we got this mass figure. Peep the mouth movement, right? Deny. She's just like, who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm wont to run from my troubles.
So I'm just like, she's talking in Bible too. But what is that? I'm curious. Going back to dude getting his ass beat, switching to Dragoon, my favorite class, by the way, and then you just see it get disrespected. Hold on. Oh my God. Like, why though? Why though, bruh? Okay, going back to the mysterious person, it's just like, what's going on? And then we put two and two together. I did. I'm like, who the f where did she turn into a bad bitch though? Like, okay, I might look a certain way because yeah, half cat. All right, call me a furry. Shut the fuck up. But all of that aside, bro, the glow up is actually nuts.
I will hold the line.
And now I'm curious. I'm like, yo, what has happened, right? She got the black the little thing on her type shit. This is like a new area. Every expansion, oh, maybe not. I think this is probably a character of importance. I didn't play, I'm like right on the verge of playing this expansion. When I get to this, I'm probably gonna stream it or something, so you guys get my reaction live or something like that. I'm assuming this is a character of importance because they showed him and just went to something else. Okay, you ready for the biggest glow up though? You ready for the biggest glow up, right? I'm seeing some random girl and this dude with the gun blade with the doohickey on it. I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on, bro? Whose man's is this?
This town.
And then I'm like, Dan Crit though? Because you can, the tattoos, you can identify, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, the glow up is nuts. The glow up is nuts. Dude got a whole doohickey with a blade on it now. Killing God's dog, bruh. For why? So he bodies him as a G, like a G. Oh my gosh.
I promise you, Minfilia.
And then we got her. I don't know. I know about her a little bit, but not like to this degree in this story, right? So this is the new world. Every expansion shows off the new world to some notion, right? I don't know the name of it, but it looking pretty, right? Pink flowers and shit. Look at you, bougie type beat. All right, whatever. New class, new race. The bunny peoples, the Vera with the dancer. You feel me? Hold on. What's your number? You got a phone over there? Whichever. The dancer class is kind of cool. I'm like, it's not for me, but I like when they're on my team helping me out, whichever. Then we have this, which this is like story stuff. He gonna speak in Old Testament too, so I'm gonna skip it because it's unnecessary for newbies, right? So switching to a samurai, he said, cut that steps on him, bro. Oh my gosh.
Let it be unwritten.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So dude almost bodied him, but then dude master firebending or some shit. New class. And this is what did it for me, bro. Listen closely. Hold on. Listen closely. I'm gonna turn it up. Hold on. All right. So I'm hearing this nigga whisper in my ear, Ace, become the warrior of darkness, right? To me, this signifies like you went from like good dude to like villain type shit. Obviously, I didn't even play this and I know that's not the case, but I had to fuck around and find out. Bro, look at the drip. Look at the look. Bitch, like, oh my gosh. nigga down. But yeah, like this is where I'm at. When I can fix the problems, I'll show you exactly what I do when I'm on the game and how the combat, I'll explain the combat to you in a way that maybe you'll understand it more, etc. But yeah, when I get deep and focused on something, it's hard for me to get focused on other things. I'm gonna get off this wave soon because E3 is right around the corner. I'm covering that like crazy, but Final Fantasy 14 is truly a jug and I just can't get off of it, bro.